What's up, Fearless Nation? Here to talk to all my Married at First Sight subscribers. And what do you know who I'm going to talk about? Myrla and Gil. Myrla? Is it Myrla? I think it's Myrla. Myrla. Now, you know the concept of the show is you talk to the counselors or whoever, and they find somebody they say that's compatible for you. The people that usually go on this show are tired of dating and, not finding what they're looking for. So it trips me out when people like Myrla get on the show. They marry somebody they say they're attracted to, and then the husband or wife is like, well, how come you're not showing affection? And they're like, well, I have to get to know you and warm up to you. I'm like, well, then you might as well keep dating. You're no longer married, you're dating again. The whole point of a marriage is to act like a married couple. If you're going to go through the same steps and processes that somebody goes through this dating, you might as well have kept dating. Is that rocket science? You might as well have kept dating. And plus, Myrla is just a compulsive complainer. She's complaining about the resort looking like it's for senior citizens, and Gil's trying to tell her it's more important that we think about who we're with, not the scenery so much. But she's not really feeling that. He just enjoying the fact he's with his wife. And I guess she's like, well, whatever, I'm more interested in the scenery around my husband, and she's not too impressed. I'm sure the producers and directors of Married at First Sight don't really appreciate the hostility about their selection of a honeymoon spot. I guess they're like, well, if you don't like it, you pay for yours next time, home girl. Anyway, Myrla just complains a lot. I mean, Gil told her that she was high maintenance. She's like, no, do you think so? He's like, yeah. Like, where have you been this whole time? You don't know yourself? And he takes her, wants to surprise her, but he tells her he wants to take her on this little airplane ride. And she's like, he should have asked me what I like, because she doesn't like airplane rides, and or flights, I should say. And she was getting quick. She went ahead and did it. I guess she didn't want to look too spoiled. So she went ahead and took the airplane ride, but flight. And she was talking about, after a while, landing the plane, the pilot hands her a barf bag. And she didn't throw up as far as I remember, but, she was complaining. She tried to suck it up, but, she doesn't like flying, and it was getting her queasy. And I know, like, Gil is like, man, what did I sign up for? She's just really hard to please. Gil even mentioned something about, what if I made you something as a gift and gave it to you, like a quilt? And she was like, she wouldn't be impressed. She's more impressed with something like if he bought her a big diamond ring or some fancy jewelry. She wasn't impressed if he took his time to handcraft something. She's like, nah, I know. He's like, man. So basically, if he goes broke, I guess she'll, throw up the two fingers. And wow. I just feel sorry for people like Gil and Paige that go on the show looking for something different than what they were getting. And instead they get a compulsive complainer, someone that's not happy, and she seems pretty cold towards Gil. And I thought Gil for a minute would be kind of a pushover, but he's not. He doesn't seem like he's going to put up, with her stuff. He seems like he's not going to take it. And they seem like they clash a lot, I think the best couple so far is Bao and Johnny. They seem like they're definitely going to make it. I mean, they got their little issues, but they seem like, they're a perfect match. And Ryan and Brett, like I said, I think Brett's got a lot of mouth on her, but I think, Brett is the female, by the way. Ryan is kind of subdued and laid back. Brett has a lot of mouth, but I think they're going to work it out. And I said I was just going to mainly talk about Myrla and Gil, but I just started thinking about the other couples, like uh, what's the guy that was trying to brush his wife's teeth? I don't know about them. I don't know. He's just very odd, you know. He's odd. I'll just leave it with that. I don't, like I said, I don't wish divorce on nobody, but I don't think that's going to work out. Anyway, back to Myrla and Gil, the star couple of season 13 of MAFS, Married at First Sight. Come on, Myrla, you got to meet the guy halfway. You acted like you were tired of eating dinner alone before. You were tired of being by yourself. Now you finally get a guy you're attracted to, and it's like he has to juggle and tap dance just to get a smile or, please you. You're acting like you're not attracted to him, even though you said he was attractive, but you got to warm up to him. Then, like I said, you might as well keep dating. I just don't get this, like I said before, you start to see why some of these people on these shows are single. You're like, it's not necessarily that you haven't met the right person. You just didn't recognize it when it came along because you're so focused on yourself. Like I said, you got to flip the M from me upside down to a W. We, West Side. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this season so far of Married at First Sight. What do you think of Myrla and Gil? Ryan and Brett, Bao and Johnny. Can't think of the couple's name with the dude that wanted to brush his wife's teeth and take care of her. She's like, that's too much. I can brush my own teeth. Yeah, that is a bit much. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and be fearless. Yay, yay.